Welcome back, boss. I got a question that I think we need to talk about. Let me read this to you. Hi, Tara. I have a question for you. I've been in business for myself for a couple years now, selling art and recently making some digital products, and I have a really hard time with it. I didn't anticipate all the little emergencies that keep coming up. They take me away from my family and my life, which I don't like, but they also have to be dealt with. Any advice on how I can handle these things without compromising my priorities all the time? Oh, is this a good one? Okay, take a deep breath and know that what I'm about to say is said with so much empathy and so much love. You are an artist, not a heart surgeon. What we call business emergencies are usually just our own worries and fears telling us to jump at every little blip on the radar. If your business is not literally life or death, you get to let yourself off the hook. Now look, I am speaking from hard-earned experience here. I know what you're going through. I used to run around, freak out, get overwhelmed, drop everything for an email or a phone call, or when my website crashed right before dinner, or when someone who was on call failed to be on call and I just couldn't fathom turning down a client. I would scramble to fix everything at the sacrifice of my family and my health and my sanity, and it was total bullshit. It stressed me out. It had me working 16-hour days. It nearly destroyed all of my relationships. Your business is not your life. It's a means to your life, meaning your values are priority number one, and your business should support those values. Don't be in favor of the tool over the purpose of the tool. In this case, the tool is your business, and the purpose of the tool is to allow you to live a meaningful, fulfilled, joyful life. So this is a little bit of a loving mindset smackdown, but let's talk about some practical ways that you can start to shift this and start to get out of emergency mode in your business. There are some practical things that you can do to start minimizing the stress. Number one, are there systems and structures that you can put into place to minimize common issues? I am a big believer in the idea that we can plan for emergencies. It's why we're all carrying a spare tire and a cell phone everywhere we go, right? Why do we not do the same thing in our businesses? It's common for us to have emergencies, but when we look at them, they tend to be common emergencies. So what are the systems, the structures, the rules, the things that you can put into place to start proactively getting ahead of those things? Number two, is your business ready to bring in support? This could be in the form of an assistant, somebody to handle the tech issues that are happening, an intern even, someone to help you put out all of these small fires. I know you're in a stage of business where that feels unlikely or even impossible, and I want to really challenge that because 9 times out of 10, there is support that we can bring into our business. It's just about us getting really creative, really resourceful, and finding the right people to help us to manage and grow our business. If you don't get out of the tailspin, if you don't get out of the stress, get out of the emergency mode, your business isn't going to move forward. This is going to be a bottleneck until you start to realize you're not meant to do it all alone. You're not meant to be the sole person running a business. No other business out there, well, I should say lots of businesses out there are run by one person, but successful businesses bring in other people so that you can start leveraging the time and the talents of other people. You're really good at what you do, but that doesn't mean you have to be good at everything in your business. And then number 3, are there boundaries that you get to create? And my guess is yes. These could be boundaries around your time, what you'll do, what you won't do, how you'll do it. When you're looking at those really tangible boundaries in your business though, I also want you to look at your emotions and your needs and your thoughts. What are the boundaries that you need to put around those things to help you to stay in a healthy, non-stressed out, non-burning yourself out place so that you can actually move forward? So let's look at some questions that can help you to figure this out. Number 1, what's putting you into a tailspin when your site crashes or when something is not working? Because let me just say, like, if you're not eBay and your site crashes, it can wait, right? It's not that big of an emergency. So what's telling you that it is? Number 2, why do you think you need to work over the weekend just because an order comes in on Friday night, instead of setting your hours and then letting your customers know those hours? And then number 3, what has you thinking you need to jump every time you hear your email bing at you? And seriously, turn off those notifications already, because again, you're an artist, not a heart surgeon. You don't need to be on call 24/7, even if your site crashes. It's actually okay if shit happens. That's life, right? It's okay if you have to say, no, I can't make that happen to a client or a customer. It's okay to say, I won't be available on my daughter's birthday. For the love of all that is holy, it's okay to be your own boss and make your own rules. That's why you work for yourself. Don't become the nightmare boss that makes you work 24/7. I'm pretty sure you got away from jobs because you didn't want to be that person anymore. Here's the thing I really want you to remember. Really take this in. If you're at peace with what you do and how you do it in your business, your clients, your customers, they're gonna be at peace with it too. Because are they really expecting you to answer their email at 11 p.m.? Or did you just teach them to expect that? Don't take yourself or your work so seriously. You got into it for the love of it, right? So have fun. Take more deep breaths, please. Stop apologizing for having boundaries around your life and your work. Work through your barriers that are keeping you from trust or ease or growing smarter and not working so hard. Work through what you're afraid it's gonna mean if you stop scrambling. And really allow yourself to fall back in love with what you do and when you choose to do it. And if you need help with either the strategies or the mindset that are gonna allow you to do that, check out the Breakthrough Boss Inner Circle below for more support. And then also the videos on handling burnout as a small business owner. And if you're watching this and this is resonating with you, drop a comment below and let me know your takeaway and what you want to do in your business to have better boundaries and not feel like a maniac. Fist bump also in the comments if you made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.